Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. This is Deegee Chef from Stables. I am doing poached fish. It's a very brave thing to do. Poaching is itself very delicate. When you do poach an egg or you poach a fish, you have to be very careful about the temperature and the duration. And what matters most is the quality of the fish and the ingredients that I'm using. So I'm using a fillet of tilapia, and any white flaky fish is good. You could use cod, basa, tilapia. We will poach this in coconut milk, if you will. And I will very mildly flavor the coconut milk with some spices. And I'm very excited. It comes together very well. You could have it with steamed rice. But today I'm going to serve that with some sauteed vegetables. It's important to dry your fish. Shouldn't have too much water while you are going to put this, because you're already going to soak it and poach it. So you must have this nicely patted dried. I'm going to make some good pieces here for us to manage. So that's about 4 pieces here. We'll get some more. We now have the fishes done, and to flavor the coconut milk, I'm going to chop some garlic, slice some ginger, and I'm using thyme today. You could substitute this with coconut stems, roots, but let's try thyme today. We will not use oil. We will use the broth to bring out the flavors. I'll add some peppers to this. Again, I'll deseed it because we don't want it to be meddling with our suppleness. I'm also using fresh spring onion. Brings out a very nice freshness. And later on, I'll use this to garnish the dish. Surprisingly, we'll start with water because we are poaching. So I don't want the coconut milk to be very thick and predominant. So we'll start with some water. It's already hot and nice. And now we're going to add thick coconut cream. Very rich, very creamy, very flavorful, and very subtle. So I love coconut milk in my gravies. We'll just let this come to a quick boil and then flavor this. The milk is hot and nice, and now I will add in the chopped garlic, ginger, green peppers and spring onions, and we'll let it cook for a bit so that the flavors are nicely infused into the broth. I will now add some salt and finish with some thyme because we want this to be delicate and flavorful yet. I always like to taste so that I make sure my spices are in right proportion. I think it's beautiful. We will now drop the fish into this, and it takes about 7 to 9 minutes to cook. Because this is white and flaky, they will cook in 7 to 9 minutes. We will cover this for the next 7 minutes. While this is poaching, I thought we'll quickly saute some of our greens. So I have some cherry tomatoes, French beans, and boiled potatoes. So I'll do the beans first, a little bit of chopped garlic and blanched beans. It retains its color and it's very crispy and juicy and tender. Some salt. In the same oil, I'll toss in some cherry tomatoes. The idea is to slightly char it. Pinch of salt. And we don't want to overcook this. I just want it to get a little softer and get some color. They're done. And now for the potatoes, I'll add some more oil, some chopped garlic, and peeled boiled baby potatoes. This may take a couple of minutes because I want the potatoes to get a little bit of color. And I have switched off the flame now. I think the fish should be done, but I'll check it quickly. About a minute and a half and see how beautifully roasted these potatoes are. I can imagine all this on the plate with the fish. Coming back to the fish, guys, like I told you, it's smelling so nice and delicate. The way to check this is take a knife and quickly pour this into the thickest part of the fish. And if it goes in and comes out like butter, you're done. And it is done. And we will attempt to plate this very delicately. You want to move this because it will break if not handled well. And we will now plate this with some potatoes, cherry tomatoes, beans, and a quick sprig of parsley. I will now finish this with a little lime. And you're done, guys. This broth is heavenly. So you could have this with steamed rice, and which is what I will do once we are done. But this is ready to be consumed.